Hello, my wonderful people. I greet you all according to our time. Update on our election petition tribunal case, my people. Not be small matter they go on right now. As I said, they tell una, I say any update, I go to let una they know. Right now, this update, so make una wash out from beginning to the end. Make una see what they happen right now. Wetin INEC president want try do to make sure say the judges go work for a favor. I don't want to talk for this video. Make una just watch this video. And don't forget, share this video so that make other people see this video. And as you do, may God bless you. Watch
now, as we draw nearer to the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, APC and NUBU continue to do all they can to buy the judges over, to influence the ruling of the judges in their own favor. Remember that about a month and a half ago, the judiciary was allocated 35 billion naira by NUBU's government. While the masses are suffering, wallowing in poverty, judges who are already doing well are the ones getting 35 billion naira, and the people called out that foul play. They said, you have a case before the judiciary. Is this a time to begin to give them 35 billion naira? But NUBU is not backing down, and therefore he came up with another new trick to win the heart of the judges. But before I show you what he did and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you this shameful video. Very disgraceful video, and this happened in Oshodi, Lagos State. And it is good that this happened in the southwest, because if this video was posted maybe from somewhere like Asaba, somewhere in the south or southeast, people would have come up with propaganda to try to make it a tribal or religious thing. But as we keep on saying, and as this video helps us to buttress, the problem in Nigeria now cannot be seen through tribal and religious lenses. Nigerians have to rise up against this present order. This old order that has kept this country down. They don't respect the common man. They treat the common man as if he's not human. Now, look at the palliative that government gave in Lagos State that they've been boasting about. Look at it.
Àwọn olóṣì palliative wọ́n ní kó wá gba palliative kásẹ̀ greater Oṣòdì. Àwọn ìyá ó yà bí àwọn nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀. Ẹ wò. Látago méje lẹ́lòmíì ti lọ. Ẹ wò. Ìyá ọdún mẹ́rin lélẹ́yìí, another 4 years. Ẹ wò. Palliative olóbùkún wọn 5 billion àbí 50 billion lélẹ́yìí. Ẹ wò result 50 billion. Ẹ wò. Wọ́n káwọn yóò ní Yankoboko local government. Ẹ ní kúre o. Ṣẹ́rí. Ẹ wò. Greater Oṣòdì.
Oh my God. What kind of country is this? And the lady who was making the video said some aged people went to the local government office to collect this as early as 7 a.m. in the morning, meaning they couldn't even sleep well. That is abject poverty right in the heart of Lagos. She said the women were even being flogged at a point so as to maintain orderliness as they shared these things. NUBU and Sanwo-Olu's pictures on that disgraceful park. And the lady looked at those pictures and she cursed them. She said they will never end well. These are obvious signs that these men don't care about us. You remove subsidy, gave 70 billion naira to National Assembly members, only 469 people, gave them another 40 billion naira to purchase cars, send money into their accounts when they are going for holidays. You increase your own salaries by 113%. Then you give this to the ordinary Nigerian and you say they should be happy that you have done well. No, Nigerians, we have to wake up. We have to unite against this old order. These men don't care about the people. It is too obvious. And that's why we are saying all eyes on the judiciary. If they don't do the right thing, the people need to rise against them. That is the only way out. Now, let me tell you what NUBU did this time around to try to win the judges over to his side. Look at what he did. He invited members of the judiciary to Aso Rock, and the NBA president, in company of some other judges, visited him. And he began telling them that he will review their salaries. And he even insulted them in the process. So he said they are corrupt in the judiciary. And in order to curb that corruption, he's going to review the salaries of the judges. Look at how the papers reported it. We will focus on review of judges' salaries to curb corruption in judiciary. Tinubu. President Bola Tinubu has assured of his administration's commitment to concluding a thorough review of the remuneration of judicial officers in the country. Mr. Tinubu spoke on Thursday when he received the leadership of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA), led by its president Yakubu Mekiao San at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. We must deal with the review of remuneration if we truly want to fight corruption in the judiciary. We will look at the costs as well as the consequences, he said. Imagine Tinubu saying he wants to fight corruption in the judiciary. Corruption in the judiciary is the only hope you have of staying in office, Tinubu. So we know you can never fight it. And over 98% of those who commented said it was a bribery attempt. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet says, "Criminal speaking about curbing corruption. Wonders will never end with the APC evil. I see this as a strategy to financially induce the judiciary towards doing the bidding of the government." You see? And this tweet says, "Police welfare will never be reviewed. Nigerian army that face death will never be reviewed. It is the judge that will impeach you from office you want to review. Minimum wage for months now is story. You don't need a flashlight to see a criminal." Oh! And this tweet says, "What a desperate man. Tinubu and his cohorts are working at all costs, day and night, to twist the judiciary to compromise the verdicts to his favor and against Nigerian constitution." Oh! Everybody can see through his gimmicks. And this particular tweet right here says, "Why not simply say that you are indirectly trying to bribe the judges? Structure of criminality. Hashtag all eyes on the judiciary." This tweet says, "Corruption trying to curb itself. You think this is a skit at this point. I'm telling you, Nigeria has become a skit." This tweet right here says, "Why is it only judges? So you can't look into other organizations like army, police, teachers, lecturers, civil services? New Nigeria is possible with Peter Obi. We say no room for bribery and corruption." Everybody sees it for what it is. Lies. The same government that brought down all eyes on the judiciary billboards is now saying that they want to curb corruption in the judiciary. That is not possible. They support the corruption because that is the only way they can thrive. Lies, lies, and lies. And speaking of lies, the Statistician General of the Federation, one Mr. Adeyemi Adeniran, came up on air yesterday to lie that unemployment rate in Nigeria has dropped from 33.3% to 4.1% in a space of 1 month. After subsidy removal, companies are retrenching, production lines are closing down because of how difficult it is to produce because of the price of fuel. This man said that unemployment has reduced drastically. In fact, even in the most developed countries in the world, unemployment rate has never reduced in this manner. And this man claimed that it came down from 33.3% to 4.1%. World Stats just posted 3 days ago that Nigeria's unemployment rate was still at 33.3%. But Nigeria, we no get database. A country that does not have database of our citizens is now saying it has dropped from 33.3% to 4.1%. This is how they intend to run this government, on propaganda, and this will get us nowhere. And that's why we are saying these guys have to leave. Look at how Rufai Oseni reacted to this.
We did not release unemployment data for about 2 years in a row, since last quarter 2020. And all of a sudden, we revised the methodology to favor a funny narrative that only 1 hour of work every day means you're employed. I think the Nigerian state should not do this to our policymakers. We shouldn't deceive ourselves. You see, the greatest thing you can ever do to yourself is self-deceit. Because it doesn't move away the problems. The problems are there. And when you deceive yourself, you don't get anywhere. So what you're saying is that if I leave my house, all right, for 1 hour every day, 7 days a week, I'm employed. And policymakers feel we should accept that in this country where there's biting inflation, biting unemployment, in a country about 133 million people living in multidimensional poverty. So if Nigeria's employment rate is 4.1% as it's been celebrated now, why do we have over 133 million people living in multidimensional poverty?